This morning I'd like to show you how I set up a PDF file to send to a client so that when they open it, it makes for a really nice presentation. So what I do is open the PDF in Acrobat and then I type Command D and that opens the document properties. So that command is under File. It's right here, Properties. So I open that and I go, there's a pile of tabs along the top here. I go to Initial View and this is where you tell Acrobat how this specific document should be opened. So when I open it, I want the Pages panel to be open too. So that's the sidebar here that shows you thumbnails of every page. I want that to show so that it's obvious to the client how many pages are in the document. The next thing is that I choose single page. So when they scroll, it clicks from one page to the next rather than doing continuous scrolling where you see parts of pages as you scroll down. So I prefer single pages. Magnification, I set to fit page. So this just zooms the page in properly so that you see the whole thing. This is fit page right now. That's what it's at. So the only time I do anything different is if I'm sending them a PDF with a business card. It tends to be very small. So rather than fit page, I set it to 200% so that the business card is scaled up on their screen. It's zoomed in and they get a nice big view of it. So for now, I'm going to go back to fit page. Then the other options you have are to resize the window to the initial page. So you'll see what that's going to do. I'm going to save this in a second and reopen it. The gray on the side goes away, so you don't see the pasteboard. The document window gets zoomed into the initial page. Another option that you have to be kind of careful with is open in full screen mode. It can be nice and clean for a presentation, but a client can get stuck in full screen mode and not know how to get out. So you can check this and then choose what to hide when you're in full screen mode. So you can hide toolbars and hide the menu bar. When you hide window controls, it'll give you a warning basically. Either way, with full screen mode, your client or whoever will get a warning that they're about to go into full screen mode and that they have to hit the escape key on the keyboard to get out of full screen mode. So I rarely use it because it kind of freaks out customers. So we'll resize the window to the initial page and that's it. So you can make your own choices in here depending on what the context is, but I wanted to show you what this did in general. So I'm going to click OK, save, close, and I'm just going to reopen it in Acrobat and see what it did now. So we see the Pages panel on the left, and there are actually 2 pages in this document, and the window is resized to be the size of the document. So this makes for a nice, clean presentation.